Okay, hi guys, how's it going? So I never do videos like this. It just isn't what I normally do, but this is exciting stuff, and I think this is going to be exciting for anybody who's into video cameras and cinematography cameras. Yeah, so about an hour ago or so, Blackmagic just announced a new camera. So I've been playing around with the 6K because my friend's got the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K, and I've had a little play with that, and I thought the colours were gorgeous. I thought the image was gorgeous. There was a few things that just were putting me off the camera, and it just wasn't for me. One of them was the battery life. The other one was the screen and the lack of the EVF. And guess what? Blackmagic have just released a Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro that has the option of a EVF, which you buy separately and add on, and it has a tiltable screen. It's not a fully sort of flippable screen, but either way, a bright tiltable screen. And it has built-in NDs. Now that is a big thing for me. I've got to the point now where I knew that the next camera I was going to upgrade to was going to have built-in NDs, because I've kind of just got to the point now where I don't want to be messing around with screwing NDs onto my, the end of my lenses. It just slows everything down, especially if you're working with a bunch of primes. You want to be swapping lenses and being sort of fast and fluid. It's one extra thing that just seems to get in between you and getting the shots that you want to get. So yeah, this new camera has built-in NDs, I should say. Let me just remind myself what they are. So I believe it's a 2, 4 and a 6. It's a shame it doesn't go up to an 8, because if you're using really fast lenses then and you're shooting wide open in sunshine, then you would easily need an 8. But either way, that's still really nice to have that built in. And there are IR NDs as well, so block out a little bit of the infrared. So that's fantastic. I mean, in terms of the specs are pretty much, as far as I can tell from looking through all the data so far, the specs are pretty much the same as the existing 6K. So you're not getting sort of like higher res or higher frame rates or anything like that. You're just getting what you had before. I think the color science has been improved, or it allows you to go up a notch in color science. I'm not too au fait on all of that just yet. But the main thing is, yeah, the built-in NDs, the tiltable screen, the option of adding the EVF, and there's also a external battery add-on, which can then hold a bunch of different batteries and then massively extend your battery life, so you don't have to have an external battery solution or be constantly popping new batteries in as you do with the existing 6K. So I just think this is absolutely fantastic. I mean, the one thing I was kind of like on the fence about was I kind of wanted 4K 120 for like lovely sort of slow motion, 4K, like, filming surfers or filming any kind of like cool action. I'm still tempted by that. So, something like the C70 or the new Sony. I'm still on the fence about whether to go for one of those. But either way, the fact that this camera, so let's have a look at the cost. So it's already on sale. It says 1879. That's without VAT. That's pounds. So £2,250 basically, including VAT. On the UK, I'm not sure what the dollar price is, but either way, that is a really good price for what you're getting there. I mean, I would imagine the EVF, I've seen people saying it's about $500 or something, so it's probably going to be an extra £450 on top of that to get the EVF as well. But either way, the screen, the tilt screen, is 1500 nit, which is really quite bright. I mean, maybe not perfect for really bright conditions, but that's a pretty bright screen, so that might do everything. I do really like having an EVF though. I like to have to just, in any light conditions, don't have to worry about anything. You just get your eye up to the EVF and you can see exactly what's going on. You don't need to worry about reflections and all that kind of stuff. So probably would be something that I would invest in, is the extra EVF. So that's going to put the price up towards a sort of, over £2,500 pounds UK, which, is still incredibly cheap considering what you've got there. So yeah, anyway, that's it guys. I just wanted to alert a few of my viewers to that, because that is exciting news. And like I said, lots of the reasons why I haven't upgraded, this camera is pretty much ticked all of those boxes. And I know some people don't care about internal NDs, but for me, that just, I don't necessarily want to move up into a great big, a large form factor, cinema camera. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, I'm not sure, but I'm still reticent to kind of get a great big bulky thing. just to have internal NDs, because most systems that have internal NDs are a fair amount bigger. Not necessarily, there's a few that are smaller, but you get my idea. I've kind of got used to the form factor of the mirrorless type systems, and so I've been on this fence wanting to upgrade, but wanting internal NDs. And like I said, I loved the images that I got out of the 6K, the standard 6K. So this 6K Pro that they've just released, yeah, you know, and it's got dual native ISO, so it's going to have good low light. You know, we're not talking about A7S III low light ability. It will not have that kind of ability. It's going to be the same as what the standard 6K is at the moment, which is good, but you know, not insane, not shooting by starlight type stuff. But either way, like I said, all the other things that I had concerns about with the 6K, this new camera has just ticked them. It's like somebody's took ideas out of my head and made them into reality. So yeah, this is exciting, you guys. Anyway, let me know what you think. Are you excited by this, or can you see a Achilles heel that I cannot? Because to me, this is looking like an absolutely brilliant camera for the money. It really is. And remember, you get the you get Resolve with that as well, so you get some really nice color grading, and yeah, you get decent application that comes with it as well. So yeah, it's exciting stuff. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think, and peace out.